and he believed that you know, or the leftist element from the North Korean agents, or whatever, has penetrated into this movement.
What a surprise!
They are, you know, sort of inciting all these.
Incredible gameplay have been tarnished by the next two factors. 30 FPS on next-gen consoles is unacceptable for many reasons.
Because it sucks. That's the only reason it matters. Why is 30 FPS unacceptable?
She was way more. She was humble about it.
Well, she still was even
like, I guess I'll take it.
Oh, I'm 5 again. So it's like she knows.
Yeah.
She knows that everybody's trying to be like, you know, about it, but she's like, all right.
But that Asian girl knew what.
And that's because of this. This done 8 years ago in 2016. Now remember how precedents in the actual
That steal from you.
They do, but that's only if you go to like the inside areas. If you go to the beach Bali and stuff,
What's the shittiest thing about Bali?
it's just like all the best things that you want from like a beachside. Link in the description. Oh, of this?
Your top tower is under attack.
Okay, can we check that? Yeah.
Oh no, I ruined your birthday forever. Your birthday's on 13th of September. Oh shit.
Prostrate yourself!
What? I don't even know what to say. That's ridiculous.
I go at will. Indeed.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
That situation with the Dead by Daylight devs using that whole Wheel of Privilege thing. I'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed my coverage, and if you did, consider liking and or subscribing. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. All of these games...
This is to me...
30 seconds to battle.
Catch this!
Get back up, make this.
Well begun!
So you are your own body. Yeah, and then it goes away. You can fucking it goes into your pocket, you jacket a little bit, and then you can come back out.
You're wet afterwards.
No, but every now and then, like, you just have to feed your own.
The fuck? I feel like he just turned around to hit him. I'm gonna be honest, like there wasn't really anything crazy that happened there yet.
The enemy's middle
hoping to seize full, unquestionable power, mobilizing the military and seeking to disrupt the entire country. In the end, though, he ended up completely underestimating his own citizens and made a
been at launch and post-launch when all of the blasters and all of the hardcore members of the ARPG community are finally playing the game. Now with that said though, if Grinding Gear Games truly wanted to fully avoid any spoilers, any solving of, or any
And then it was just like, it was really awkward from there. It was epidemic as well in like the weird community. Anyway, she got everything.
Baby, Solomon Friedman, they bought it in March of 2023. Okay,
So when I'm asking them, when you bought the company, there was a part when I said, okay, we bought the company. Of the things that you said the company has changed, or we no longer do that, or we no longer
Team at that company
that
if you actually made the best version of that website,
Dire's structures are fortified.
then you'd be out of a fucking job. So you never
Your
do
bottom
that.
tower is under attack.
The sack approaching. With a wild spirit.
It's crazy how that turned out. It's crazy how everything.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
So what do you say we all get together and call a timeout? What's that? They already tried that for hate.
To stop it.
So let's take this moment
To change the momentum.
and call a timeout.
Back in 2020, he wrote, "Reminder to black artists out there who are looking for portfolio review or qualified. The internal business will always have my priority. We got so many intros, I like to please."
There that day, okay? Months ago, a couple was found shot dead in a parking lot of a warehouse. The police were called to the scene where they found a man deceased on the floor with at least 6 gunshot wounds. Next to him was an airline ticket in his name.
Nationwide alerts that people felt were gratuitous for things like the North Korean missile launch tests to try to scare people, to try to rally people behind his agenda, a deeply
Like the person who made the game, like one of the directors, like what he went and said is he said, we made the game really hard. So what we did is we just doubled all of the numbers. And this is the problem. It's that when a store is introduced into a game, the game now becomes revolving. The game now revolves around the store. If you look at Lost Ark, any gacha game, any game that has World 2 is the fact that it damaged Pokemon. I think that it did. I think a lot of people, after they saw Power World, the next, whatever the next Pokemon open world game is, account linking is totally fine. The problem is when it becomes mandatory. That is the issue. It is being a
Any measure. Call upon them. You are in my presence.
Someone gave you 10, but
he gave you $10. Imagine a guy on the street giving you $10 and like, get out of here, loser.
Nice view.
Illusion!
I'll go high.
That's bad. It's free labor. Yeah, it's very convenient though. Most slaves feel safe while controlled. We got ourselves a slave.
Really? Yes. Yeah. Take this beat of shit. Right, yeah,
The
okay.
battle
All right, Joe,
begins.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's really a bad day. Barricade civilian aids to politicians, keep military out so it can stop martial law from the president. Holy shit. God damn.
There will be many additional quote, there will be many announcements in the weeks to come. Owens joined the Daily Wire back in 2021. It's a little bit unclear about what's next for
Fucking, what the hell is going on over there? That's stupid. It's so stupid. Here's the thing, too. The reason why I think the ball thing is ridiculous is because the ball.
Rise no more!
Your middle tower is under attack.
I know the place.
Absolute legal assassins. They tend to win.
They have never lost a case, as far as I know, that they have initiated.
Your middle
Nintendo
tower
hasn't.
is under attack.
And Nintendo initiated this case.
Stronger now. I can feel it. They can't stop me. On my way.
A lot of times the solution that players have isn't actually the best solution,
Your top tower is under
the
attack.
problem that they have is legitimate. And I think that's the difference.
By my shaggy ball.
There's a spread on you right now to see when you're gonna get here. See our betting.
People bet the under a lot. They went heavy under. It could be very probable.
Oh my god. Do a 360 and walk away. That's what he did.
This isn't a thing until I say it.
Sony wants to purchase the company that owns 70% of Sunsoft shares.
Oh,
it is a
good.
gargantuan story. It's actually one of the leaks have been confirmed, and I think
Oh.
it will be
System. It's basically like a racial gender. It's like every type of like aspect of life is created into a tier list, and then people are given advantages or disadvantages.
Is embargoed until the early access on December 6th, so no content is supposed to be posted until then. That's then when they said, sorry, we had a miscommunication with Venture Life, it's not their fault, it's ours. And then they wrap up by saying, on release day, we will...
Because like that gameplay is kind of one-dimensional.
If we can get both of those things right.
Very one-dimensional.
Yeah, I mean, I already told you during the Summer Games Fest, I'm enjoying it, so right. Watch it towards December. You know, past two is.
And there's like, I feel like when they're being like, when guys come on too strong too in the beginning at being too nice, you don't get the like authenticity. And then also it's like, you know, because you know to give you shit, and that's such an important part of being in a relationship. Is
You're in some kind of fucked up mood. And they're like, yeah, we're 9-day parlay for sure.
They're so time sensitive, you have to commit to it before you even have a chance to think about it.
No, I just dance. That's all I'm doing.
Radiant structures are
That's all you
fortified.
cared about. That's all I cared about. Dance.
But that's good that you have it.
What's life without dance? Yeah, but that now I know.
With no approval needed. The only thing that can stop him is the National Assembly voting to lift the martial law. That's the only threat he faces while having absolute power. Panic was starting to set.
But then, because both me and Gio got our incomes from that company, we did reduce like double income. So that part is like.
They came back and she's gone. Jordan is gone. So they're like, how is she gone? We shot her. How is she not dead? Blankenship crawled into the bushes, and she just remembers seeing him driving around.
You may want to run.
Because people put money into Hawk 2. You can have the biggest, most obvious brain-dead scam that's ever been made.
And amuse me.
And you'll be like, oh, but I could be rich. Okay, I...
She responds, the food wasn't bad, but not the best flight experience. I'm not used to sitting in tight spaces. The officer chuckles. Yeah,
Yes.
flying coach is,
Didn't like
we ride.
Like, if you look at Dragon Age, if you look at Concord, if you look at... Fuck. I feel like those are probably the two biggest ones, right?
I strike. I make my move.
A transatlantic flight to get the queen to the other side of the board.
Of course.
And plays queen to b3. That's a tough move, sacrificing the bishop's position.
Let's get a move. Chase. With quickness.
Don't you dare.
I make my move. By my decree. I'm under attack. All out war.
The enemy's top tower has been denied. Radiant's courier has been killed.
I have a bachelor's in psychology, so it's my field. Like I like it. I'm not gonna have a degree in it and go, that's fucking crackpot bullshit. I don't believe in it, right? I think it's
It's a bit of fun.
Enemy's middle tower now has mega creeps. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Your middle tower has been denied.
This came out a little while ago. This is the game right now that I am the most excited for. Path of
Skill comes with age.
Queen of Drain. You can in Devil May Cry 4? Yeah, but here's the difference, is that Capcom doesn't have all of these other problems.
Your bottom
Blizzard
tower is
releases
under attack.
games on Battle.net and not Steam for launch, but they're still successful.
I know the place. Yes. Got it.
Apparently the fault lies with the developer, Grinding Gear Games. They said themselves on Twitter. Unfortunately, there was a miscommunication with Spectral Life that resulted in a video being posted early. This was a mistake on our end and is in no way
Your
on
top
Spectral.
tower.
That's really because what is content even? That could be scam.
you like a drum.
Why?
A step ahead. Not so fast.
So type of fraud happens, but in another context, you create a very strong argument to create a precedent.
ahead of the game. Exactly so. Commendable notion.
Back off! A strong attack!
Enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Yes.
Okay, Valentine. Thank you.
I thought it was you from the beginning, brother. Round 5 is the proposal.
Airport, they pay $400 in cash, then they board a flight directly to Europe. First they land in Germany, then they catch a connecting flight to the Czech Republic, where they meet up with a guy named Martin. This is what Lucy's saying. She's like, I don't...
Oh my god! That is insane! Nerf's incoming, yes!
In that way as much, like they tended to look at things and be like, okay, does this feel balanced in the context of like the other stuff we're using it with, without really thinking as much about like what is
Your
the
middle tower
worst
is
possible
under
case
attack.
for this and really zeroing in on that. So yeah, we had a lot of issues on that.
Well, New Hampshire shouldn't.
No, that's
not. New Hampshire's gonna.
If you have some character there that's like, you know, black, I mean, it might be one or two. I think that there's a good chance there could have been a couple of black people there for sure, right? I mean, because people had votes back then, maybe it happened. But to
asked a lot of questions, tough questions. Some of them were answered, some of them were not. It got to a lady named Layla Mickelwaite, who is the one that started Trafficking Hub petition and got 2.33 million signatures.
Whatever, they're going to immediately blame Steam because that's the website they're working on. And so Valve is, and Steam is trying to
They're not going to be around then.
Because you don't want the drama.
No.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I used to be that guy.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You would hit on everyone's friends?
No, like you know, like when you're doing too much.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll go with the
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen. Dire structures are fortified.
Experience in general.
So I think in general, like
facilitate movement.
Radiant structures are fortified. Your top tower is under attack.
Yeah.
So basically,
Enemy's middle
silence. Like wheat before my blade.
So flagrant that you just have to hold them accountable. But I feel like it's already happened. Like with Logan Paul, Ice, and Boogie, like all of those are they're way worse than this one is, right?
Peace.
Spirit movement.
Salamene smiles upon me.
I'm thinking about whether this is happening or not. And I think the reason why
about.
So how many so-called relationships succeed? Besides all this Chad, Lucasm kind of goofy shit, this is the real black pill. There are two endings to a relationship. Breakup.
Trauma. Countless victims since 2007. And what justice looks like in this situation is not a slap on the wrist. A slap on the wrist does not deter future abusers. A slap on the wrist does not bring healing and closure to victims. So from day one,
Some guys, some random guys started asking questions about transaction fees, profit, and AOL's just pieces the fuck out bedtime.
So I'm sort of curious, like, not.
The ideologies that you are part of. And people don't like nuance. And I think this has always been true.
Double kill.
Need to farm Ags first.
Oh, you foul!
Is under attack. Your ancient is under attack. Radiant victory.
Trump.
Oh, okay, let me play the drum.
Fucking funny. This is my cane, dude.
Taika!
Yeah.
How many is allowed these companies outside of Japan slowly
Your top tower is under attack
and take control
Exactly.
and now you're force Japan to do certain things that they normally wouldn't do. That's clearly what's going on. So
Like, if I found out my kids scammed
Commendable
people
notion.
$1,000, I would be so proud of him. After I made sure
Indeed.
that I was not legally liable in any way.
Treat yourself.
Your middle tower is under
So,
attack.
probably the two biggest examples of this that I could use. I can't spell for shit, by the way. And anyway, drama after drama. No, that's it. So,
Can.
for companies. Have you guys noticed this? Where they're constantly trying to defend bad business practices? I don't know why. Why have people turned into
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under
Bugo kayong kalagot.
tower is under attack.
Welcome to a very reflective episode of
Your
the Careful
middle tower
Boys,
has
y'all,
fallen.
where we are going to reflect. We're going to get thoughtful about this past year. We are at the end of the year. This is
Obviously, it would be less than 6 months always, but sometimes only 3 months, depending on what the release schedule is. But people like being pedantic over regard. It's nothing new.
Your middle tower is under attack.
You know, the whole George Lucas, why is he the richest director, right? But I don't know.
Overstretched and are now desperately facing the consequences. If their developers' huge projects.
Okay, so all this happens, and what is achieved is truly remarkable. The earlier response from players launched when X-Defiant launched was amazing. Well, the reason why you had a lot of people play the game, number one, no, actually not number one, but one of the big reasons is you. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. I'm unfortunately here having to announce that X-Defiant will be shutting down. Starting today, December 3rd, new downloads and player registrations will no longer be available.